the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Those defense for the Packers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They go play action with Willis.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. That's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, it's Willis.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A first down carry for Henry.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
That's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. So the Titans bring out Greg Joseph on fourth down.
This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
Joseph's got it.
So
he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Completes on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 18.
Love from the gun. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. On play action. Love to throw. And this one is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on.
Oh, my God.
Double coverage.
What?
Taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On now is the Packers punter.
What?
He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this.
God.
This is a good one.
Stinking, damn near
Taken
for a
in at the
touchdown.
11.
This game is weird as hell.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time for the Titans. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
That shit is so weird,
Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the first or second seed come playoff time.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw again on second down. Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Third and 2. Love with it.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30. Off the play fake, Love.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year,
The game on some weird
careers,
shit.
isn't it?
Them niggas had me throw a blind pass. I mean, a pass on 35, wide open touchdown. The bitch went through my team hand.
On first, and that'll make it second
And then I
down.
just threw a pick. Just now. Yeah.
Back to throw, Willis. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Down the throw, third down, knocked away, and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
There's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there.
What?
He didn't have a chance to get going.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second down throw coming by Willis.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Big, man.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to take another shot here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Going on 4th down. Here's Willis.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball. And
he rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Off the option, here's Henry. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Off the option, here's Henry. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd down, it's Willis.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Can't believe the game on this.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action this time with Love.
That shit cute.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down, Love to pass. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Love now to pass on 1st down. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I'm going to make a million adjustments, my boy.
Again, it's Love.
He's going to make a million adjustments, my boy.
And he's got it.
I promise you. I built to ass, man. I don't even know why they game
Julio Dobbs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are back within a score.
There's no way you can play on that stadium.
That's the score you felt they had to have here.
Why they was letting you do it.
In this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey,
it's okay. Oh, this nigga, man.
So much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
Oh, these niggas are weird.
To get it done.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
Oh my fucking two, man. Nigga wide open for that bitch.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Why do you think
the Titans offense set to begin the drive? But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
He's going to come up off that bitch. Go ahead.
The 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Off the option, here's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's
telling you that re-option shit not about to work, bro. Get a new game plan. You know that.
It's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Willis out route, and this is Henry with a catch. So
do something else, man. I'm telling you right now.
And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw, Willis.
Man, you a bitch, man.
Receiver complete. They're able to
convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That shit real gay,
Fair
bro.
to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was
You got
special
one
there.
job,
And that's
man.
the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here,
One
because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence.
Oh, come on, man.
Quick throw,
This nigga's a bot.
and incomplete. And
We
it's
own that
speed
shit.
retained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Off the option, here's Henry.
This nigga's a bot, man. Nigga trying to shoot clock all
At his
game.
tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Partner's been my experience that after two stops like that near the goal line,
This shit not
defense
that
has only
serious.
become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion.
You want to run that bad?
Let's see now.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
You want to win that bad, my
He's
nigga?
not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the
All that
defense was
playing like
ready.
a bitch
And they
and
did
shit.
a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing
Nigga
once
that
they
took
saw
3
the
field
play for
goals
real.
and a fluke-ass
They've been worked on
touchdown.
it all
Like,
week
come
in
on, man.
practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It's a
So the
difference.
lead grows here
Come on,
incrementally,
man.
but I
Supposed
think
to
the
be
way
18.
their defense is playing, you feel okay
I mean,
with just getting 3.
8.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all
it
change
took
because
3
if one
field
guy gets
goals.
loose for 70 yards, this is a
In the
different
red
game. But
zone.
as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
In the red zone
Offense ready to
at
get
that,
their next
Madden.
drive underway.
What?
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this
fuck that.
offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Love.
Bro, this shit keep
Takes a
happening,
shot
bro.
on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to
Lord.
what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already.
Shit.
And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He's got a man, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Touchdown, Packers!
Romeo Doubs
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
As most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back at 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
19.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
On third down, it's Willis. This will go to Henry.
Oh, click back on. What the fuck? Oh my God, dog.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
That's wild. I literally click back on.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here's Willis.
His throw incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 28. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Henry again on second down.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now. 50 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 19 Titans. 19 Titans. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis.
Dancing to his left. And look at this. They
Good
get
ball.
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Tariq Carpenter.
And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Jluv looking to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Jluv. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And we know that this crowd really wants to explode. What a win this would be. They had a shot at the end zone right there, and it fell incomplete.
Here's Jluv. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. One last shot now for Jluv. And a comeback.
Oh, my God. Should have called my timeout.